Our guest today is Lance McGowan. He is an author, an educator, and also a YouTuber, educating and helping thousands of people improve their health with natural solutions. He also set up wellness programs for corporations to reduce their healthcare costs, improve quality of life, and reduce the risk of premature death. I'm very excited today because today is actually the first time we recorded in a studio, and we had a really, really cool conversation around health and wellness. So definitely stick around because you will get a ton from this one.
That kind of summarizes a lot of the recommendations I give to people. Because whether it's emotional stress or cellular oxidative stress, stress is the cause of almost any health issue or disease you can think of. And so it's so important to be aware of and manage those well from an emotional and cellular standpoint. So that book covers that in great detail.
Right. Let's talk more about that because I'm sure listeners or watchers out there can relate to you because I imagine you sit at a desk in a corporate environment and lots of stress.
Yeah.
What do you do to help reduce stress? What are some of the natural methods or different ways that you did and you teach other people to reduce stress?
Yeah. In the book, it's kind of designed for each day as a chapter. So day one is chapter 1, and it's 2 pages. So, so some of the techniques that you can do and that I do, it's kind of handling before stress, during stress, and after stress. So how do we handle stress as it happens? One of the first steps is actually trying to build, I call it like your emotional intelligent muscle. And what you want to do, Daniel Goleman talks about being able to, when you feel, like if somebody cuts me off on the road, then I feel some type of way. So number one, I need to acknowledge the feeling. I feel upset, I feel angry, I feel disappointed, I feel frustrated. Then I need to identify why I feel that way. Okay, I feel that way because this person cut me off. And then I need to find a healthy, better alternative in the future or now. Instead of flicking them off, I probably should breathe in, breathe out, or I should, not even think about it. Or another technique is to align expectations and reality. It doesn't mean lower my standards, but it means expect that people will cut me off. Just that expectation. Now when it happens, it's like, oh, I got my cut off, or somebody cut me off for the day. That met my quota, almost. And so there's a lot of little, whether it's expectations, emotional intelligence, breathing exercises. So I can also exercise to help release endorphins and release that stress and steam. Eating more whole foods also helps with managing my mood, so I'm not cranky, or I don't have mood swings, or I don't have digestive upset. So if I'm not taking care of my health and I'm very acidic, got a lot of inflammation, I could take that out on others, or my body's telling me that, hey, don't use me until you fix me. Oh, wait, you're trying to use me for driving and other things. Well, if something happens, that could be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and I'm going to set you off because your mental state's not where it needs to be. You're deficient in nutrients, you're deficient in minerals, you're deficient in what you need, so anything could set you off now. And so I have to take care of my body in a lot of different ways. And it sounds like a lot. It's really not. I mean, we have to eat every day. Why not make each meal count? We have to breathe every day. Why not have a breathing exercise that you can do? We have emotions every day. Why not be more aware of them? We have to walk every day if you have your feet. Why not run or do some type of exercise that's intentional in the weight room or outside or something? So it's really nothing different or out of the way. It's just very intentional, I'd say, with regards to all of the things that I mentioned in the book.
That's really cool. I think we found a theme for this podcast is healthy replacement.
Yeah, there you go.
Just whatever you're doing already, replace it with something better or piggyback off of it. Yeah, for sure. Now, do you have your own routine as far as stress management, something that you do on a regular basis, a few times a week or even daily to help reduce your own stress?
Yes, so I drink a lot of water in the morning to hydrate. Helps with blood flow, concentration. There you go, some water. I choose glass or stainless steel. Try to avoid BPA, but
BPA right here?
If it's BPA free, then that's cool. Better than nothing. But yeah, and then I take supplements in the morning, whole food supplements, vitamins, minerals, omega-3s, some antioxidant supplements as well. I use some different type of plant-based therapies, and really just focus on doing a green smoothie in the morning, every morning. It's part of my routine now. So a lot of people eat breakfast with cereal or eggs and bacon, or those are all cooked foods, oftentimes acidic, void of nutrients. So a green smoothie is plant-based, raw, has a ton of nutrients, and so I'm giving my body what it needs, easy on the digestion. And yeah, so those are just kind of some mini lifestyle things that I do.
Right.
Work out. I only work out like once a week. I would like to work out more, but because I eat so healthy, my body's able to maintain the results really well. So that's also a bonus. So the better you eat and take care of yourself, the better your results can be maintained from the weight room or attained, so you can get those results a little bit better too.
Right, right. And it's not, I feel like what I'm gathering from you is not just this one giant thing that you do that changes everything. It's more like little things here, little things there, and it all adds up due to the law of compounding.
Yes.
Right.
And some people may see what I do as overwhelming, but that's because they're trying to fit their circle peg into my square hole and be like, it doesn't fit. What you have to realize is how was that square hole made? How, what can make it fit, and how much time are you willing to give it? What are you willing to sacrifice or give up over time? Because I didn't get to this overnight, this lifestyle, this wellness lifestyle overnight. It took me a few years. But I slowly improved my quality of life, enhanced it, swapped out bad things or not so good things, and put in great things or awesome things over time, many years. And now it's just about maintaining my quality of life. So what I did to get well, I need to do to stay well. So it's about attain and maintain.
Right.
And then if I want to up level it more, then there may be a law of diminishing returns at some point with quality of life, but I do need to just try to maintain the high quality of life I have now from a health standpoint. And when I say health, I mean mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. It could be financial health. There's a lot of different healths. So it's important for me to be balanced, not lopsided. There's lots of CEOs and other people who are on antidepressants. Their kids don't know their name of their wife, and they're cheating on their wife or doing something crazy. And I'm just like, wow, but yet they make millions of dollars and their CEO got the title. And it's like, that's not the life I ever wanted to live, and I don't want to live. I want to live a life of balance and meaningfulness and purpose, and something that just adds a lot of value to people's lives.
Right, definitely. Like, they might be really excelling in the financial world, but relationships are down here, health is down here, emotional health is down here, spiritual health is down here.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick what's right for you, and I think it's important to realize that you can essentially have it all. With proper tools and steps and actions, you can have it all.
Yeah, and for that CEO that's making a ton of money but having all those other issues with relationships or health or whatever it is, and taking drugs for it, or they could be doing a lot of crazy stuff. What if their wealth would have grown slower, but their health maybe would have risen a little bit as the financial was going, or the relationship deepened with people that really added value to each other, but the finances didn't go up as much or as high, as quick. And so I believe health is wealth.
And I think that in that case, their money probably go further because it's more valuable to be able to do things for your family, your friends, or your loved ones, or things like that, where in fact they're probably not going to be around as long to enjoy the money.
Yeah.
So you talk about the combination of mindset, skill set, and tool set. You got to have those three you mentioned to be successful. Can you expand on that a bit?
Yes. So your mindset would be what you believe and what you think about yourself. And that could be everything from you stub your toe is the first thing that comes out your mouth, a cuss word, or is it, like, wow, how do I find a solution for this?
That's really hard.
Yes, right? That's a very practical way to think about it. But
it sure is.
But it could be everything, if you get in a car accident or somebody, cheats on you, or, or your health deteriorates. What do we do with regards to our mindset? What do we believe? What's our why ultimately? And my why has to do with my parents' health and me not wanting to go down their path and wanting to reach 1 million people with my message of health and wellness and that lifestyle of prevention and everything like that. And then skill set has to do with what you learn. Mm-hmm. That could be communication skills. That could be how you, I feel like conflict resolution is one of those things. I read a book, it was called How to Solve Your People Problems by Alan Godwin, and he talked about the reasonable person focuses on the truth and understanding, and the unreasonable person focuses on winning and being right. And so for me, I was like, wow, I want to be a reasonable person that people want to hang around with, want to be